Over the years, I've had the opportunity to answer this question over and over again from different clients asking, and which would you recommend? Should I buy a Lagoon front land or should I buy a sea view land in Lagos? I'm going to be sharing my honest opinion with you. I'll share what it means, the difference between the two. I'll also share with you, what you can use the Lagoon front land for, what you can use the sea view land for. It's really going to be something that you would appreciate because it's going to help you decide on which you really want to invest in and which is suitable for what you ever thought of when it comes to waterfront. You all know that waterfront land is one of the most expensive right here in Lagos, and you all know that Lagos is surrounded by water. Well, if you don't know, you have to know that today. So I was born in Lagos, I grew up in Lagos, and I can categorically tell you that Lagos is full of this water. So when you tell me, Anne, can I have a dry land? Can I have this? Can I have that? I'm telling you, we are surrounded by water. That's the truth. That's where the money lies. Okay, so let's go dig deep into what we have today. Then once you know the difference between the two, you know what you can use this for, what you can use this for, then before the end of this video, I want to be hearing comments below. Anyway, this is another beautiful moment under the HTH Real Estate Masterclass where we talk about everything that has to do with real estate. Isn't that amazing? Yes, it is amazing, because right here I had some notes jotted down for you so that we can have everything like sorted at once, no story at all. Okay, so for those who don't know me, my name is Anne, and if you're coming in for the first time, please hit that subscribe button below, turn on your notification bell to get notified of each download post right on the Hatara TV. Remember to follow us up on all of the social media platforms, and make sure you ask a lot of questions regarding your real estate investment even before you invest. That is very important. All right, so let's now look at other things that we have today. And if you're a subscriber coming back, guess what? You are very special. You are the real deal here, okay? Because we've had clients who have been following us up since 2019, 2018, right on YouTube, 2020, and they are very happy with everything that we've done for them when it comes to real estate. We've got clients who chat us, who drop comments. This is really encouraging. I want to encourage you to please always drop comments right on our page. Now, when we talk about Lagoon front land in Lagos, I'm going to be very blunt about this. Lagoon front land are the lands that are on shallow body of the water, separated from the deeper sea, okay, by a bar. Now, the sea, we all know, is very big, okay? The sea is so big and it extends from one particular axis to the other, okay? But when it comes to Lagoon front, one of the things you need to know is just a shallow body, and the water is always very calm. Every Lagoon front is extremely calm, okay? And if you are looking at what you can use that kind of property for, or that land for, you can actually build a very comfortable house, okay, around this location, and have beautiful view and still have that lovely water breeze, okay? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying when it comes to water breeze. Water breeze, can actually calm your nerves, can reduce your blood pressure. That's the truth, whether you like it or not. That's why you see people take a lot of time out, okay, to enjoy water, and also say, okay, I just want to relax close to a water view and have this my head cool off and all that. And it works really good. So you can have that at Lagoon front. That's one. Secondly, if you are thinking of wanting like a commercial Lagoon front, you can actually use it for either to build an office space where people can actually go to the balcony or a sit out and have that beautiful view, okay? So when you build office space or a company close to that kind of place, it helps your staff relax, okay, when they want to, okay? It helps them have another view aside just working. That's another one. Then the third one, a good Lagoon front water would really help you have your boat parked very well. If you want to park your boat close to the sea, it's always nice you park it at a Lagoon front, where the water is calm, and that's where you can get such, okay? So you need to understand how these things are and how you can actually, or reasons you need to invest in this axis. Now, the fourth reason why you should invest into a Lagoon front land is because at the end of the day, a lagoon front land, okay, also appreciate than a very normal land that is in a normal street, a normal estate. I mean, that doesn't have any beautiful water view. Water view are always very, very expensive in a very short while. Okay, and we have this lagoon front land, okay, that the price was increased, and if you need more information, you can still call us if you're interested, because that particular lagoon front is hot. It is very hot. And let me tell you one thing about buying properties: you don't just think of it and go ahead with it, but you plan it. You make sure you're working with the right real estate consultant or advisor, so that once you are putting in your money, you're not running at a loss. Okay, and property buying doesn't stop where you just pay money, so that's why you need a professional real estate advisor. So we are always available. You can check our number on the screen, or check our number in the description box below, or our WhatsApp link directly. I mean, you can chat us directly on WhatsApp and get all this information. Anyway, let's take a short break. When we come back, I bet you we have a lot to tell you about sea view, so you'll have to stay tuned to watch this to the end. Welcome back. So people have been asking me, Anne, what do you think about the sea view land in Lagos? Yeah, whoa, wow. Sea view land in Lagos is another catchy one because it's got a beachfront. Okay, most times sea view land always have beachfront, and if you want to know what a sea looks like, it's just a body of salted water, okay, connected to an ocean. And the good thing about sea view is that it's got a lot of benefits. I mean, you can't just watch this video and not make up your mind or know what or which to buy. That is the purpose of joining the HTH Real Estate Masterclass. In fact, we have a playlist where you can, get connected with, new videos for you to learn one or two things and get it as fast as possible, so that you are picking up on latest updates, you're knowing what's happening, you are also coming up with the real estate market to know what is on board. So what is on board right now, I can't lie to you, is the sea view land, and there's one that is actually on pre-launch. But before I go deeper into sea view land, let me tell you some very key reasons why you should key into a sea view land right here in Lagos. It's very important. If you check the Eco Atlantic, you will understand what I'm talking about, right? If you check the Elegushi beach, you will understand what I'm talking about. If you check the Barracuda beach and so many other beaches that we have in this axis, you know what I'm talking about. Every sea view land has a high tendency of hitting a high market value in a very short time. When I mean hitting a high market value, I mean the thing behind the beachfront, it can't be explained. That's just the truth. And that's because for every real estate market, there's always this high demand for those who want to be close to the beach, who want to build a house close to the beach, who want to have businesses close to the beach, who want to have a hangout, a club, and so many other things very close to the beach, or even a very lovely shopping mall that has this beautiful beach front. Okay, so many other things that can make you see a very sea view land to be very, very catchy for you. That's one. So the market value is important when it comes to beachfront. It has a very high market value. So the second thing is that every beachfront, you can decide to have one of the best rental options. For example, you want to lease that land to somebody who want to use it. Okay, it's going to be a plus to you. Okay, and that is something you can actually be making millions of yearly. Probably you might have bought the land in a cheaper amount, but after a few years you're making so much millions in a very short while. Now the third reason why you should even buy into this is because this particular sea view land has the best location for vacation. Okay, when I mean best location for vacation, people want to go to the beach, people want to relax in a lounge that has a sea view, people want to take break off work, to be at this particular location, people want to use their leisure and enjoy the beachfront. There were times that I love going to the beach at least let's say once in 2 weeks, okay, just to relax my nerves, and it really helped me, okay, because sometimes I work all day, but that particular process, it's very important. Okay, now Activities very close to the beach. I mentioned 4, then I'll give you the 5th one. So please watch this video to the end. Activities close to the beach are always very, very attractive, catchy. Resort and so many other things, hotels and all of that. So if you have plans of building any of this I just mentioned, or you tend to own a beachfront land for lease, for people that really want to do this, you don't have the money to do it, but you just want to buy the land and make use of it that way, then this is a good offer for you. Now you might have further questions to ask, and how many plots can I use to build all of this? Okay, what about if I intend to build an hotel, I don't have the money? Please buy the land first. Buy the land first, because having the land at a low price will really help you to attain that particular dream that you want, instead of buying at a higher price. I mean, I keep sharing this story. There was a time I took a client to go and buy a property very close to the beach. I mean, the owner of the owner of the land refused to sell at 70 million. He wanted to sell it at 80 million. And when I checked at the amount he bought it then, it's not even up to quarter of what he wants to sell it. Okay, so it's not up to, let's say, 15 million that he bought it, and he's about to sell it for 70 million. And I was pleading because I wanted my client to buy it, because he's the one making profits. The seller is the one making profit. So my job is to ensure I have a very good negotiation for my client, to ensure that the clients get it at a good price. But it wasn't so. The owner refused and said, well, that's not the buyer. Once the buyer comes, I'm sure the buyer will understand and pay the 80 million. Because of 10 million, he refused to sell it. So now let's go to the 5th one. The 5th one is, you can buy this land and you even really don't know what to do with it. You just want to invest into real estate investment, and at the time you really want to make use of it, you can decide to start leasing it or you resell. So these are some of the things you need to check and how you can go about it. But this Seaview land also is very much available for you. So if you're interested, you need to call that number on the screen and let's fix this for you on time. We also have our WhatsApp link below, because with 500k deposits, you can own a Seaview land in sangotedo. I always mention something. sangotedo and Abidjan is becoming the next big thing. Yes, because the rate at which properties around those locations are appreciating, the way government is developing roads and all of that in this axis, the way developers are also building, is making me feel as if properties in this axis are really going to be much more expensive than even in Aja, because it's happening already. Okay, there are some locations in sangotedo that prices of land is higher than prices of land in Aja. I have to be very frank with you. This is not story. This is what it is. So you have to think of this kind of benefits and invest on time and buy these things on time. All right, so now let's look at what we have, because the price of this newly launched Seaview land is about to increase from 15th of April 2022, and that calls us to where are HTH investors? You have to start calling in as fast as possible. You pay outright, or you decide to say, and I want to pay bit by bit to ensure I complete this payment. But if you have your money, please pay up and be among those who own at least 300 square meters. The 300 square meters is going for 4.5 million naira. The 500 square meters is going for a very, very good price. Okay, and that is for those who really want to buy. So you have to hurry and ensure you are among those who are buying this property. Okay, now the 500 square meters is going for 6.5 million naira, and the 600 square meters is going for 8.5 million naira. So if you are interested, please call that number on the screen on time and get it started. Own a beautiful Seaview land within the heart of sangotedo, and you will thank me. You will say, Anne, thank you for helping me secure this, because you made me take up that right choice. If you see the view, you will be so amazed. Anyway, we had the post, few hours ago, so if you really want to watch that video, you can ask at the comment section. Definitely we'll share it with you so that you can watch it, or you chat us directly and get more information. Thank you so much for watching this. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Remember to like this video, just hit that like button. Remember to also subscribe if you haven't. Remember to share. Remember, we have a lot of video, we have playlists. Take your time out to watch, take your time out to ask questions, and do not forget, we are always very active on our Facebook, our Instagram page, and also on YouTube. And if you want to check us on WhatsApp, please just chat us and have it all to yourself. Thank you so much, and remember, I love you now and always. Bye.